Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a plant tour because I want to. You can't see it here, but I have all of my many plants here. I somewhat jokingly, but pretty seriously also said on Twitter earlier this week that when I'm having a hard time, I go out and buy plants. This last week I bought 6 plants on 6 separate occasions. And if it wasn't raining all day today, I would do it again. It's been a couple weeks. We're just gonna get into this. This room is the living room. I don't keep a ton of plants in here. This room has this lovely patio window or balcony window, which is awesome because it does increase the amount of sunlight the plants get. I think I have south-facing windows, so I have to work around that a little bit. But let's get into it and let me show you my plants. So I have a bunch of succulents. I don't actually feel like they're my favorite to take care of. I love my succulents. I just maybe baby things too much, and so it's a little challenging. But I work in a salon, and we have these candles that come in these cardboard recyclable containers. So I started taking them, and they're really great for like smaller plants. So most of my succulents and one of my aloe plants are actually in here. This one is called a Deado. Like I said, succulents all just kind of like dry out on me. I don't totally know. They're weird. But if you have advice for taking care of succulents or any plants, please let me know in the comments below. Please be nice. I'm not an expert. This one is a burgundy. She's lovely. She has a couple different sprouts. Some of them have dried out and the leaves have fallen some, but she's lovely and has like this really pretty reddish hue on the ends. This is actually 2 separate plants here. This one, she's doing her best. She's doing so good and has like a little bulb. This one is my cactus. She's beautiful. She's also very sharp. My goal is for her to take up this entire jar at some point and maybe move her to a bigger one. And she's doing wonderful. She's a very pokey baby. When I introduced my pet hedgehog to my family via the family chat over text, I sent a picture of me holding the hedgehog next to this, which I thought was really funny. This is another one of the succulents I got from the succulent box that my brother got me. It's called Moonstone succulent, and it's just got like these really pretty purpley blue almost petals. It's very pretty. It also keeps growing roots like straight up. This one is my aloe plant. I got her at a CVS. She's wonderful. She's actually been growing very nicely. I may have to move her to a bigger pot in the near future, but she's beautiful. She's been growing very nicely. She has a new growth coming in the middle of her leaves right now. She's a little spiny, but nothing crazy. I love her. And then this succulent I got from some of the girls I work with. Got me this for my birthday. That was a trend for my birthday this year, is people getting me plants, which was delightful. I loved it. This one sat on my station at work currently because of all the COVID concerns. We are not supposed to have anything on our stations just to make everything easier. I think it likes the sunlight it gets at my apartment more because our salon is very indoors, and so it doesn't get as much sunlight. Like, she was doing fine there, but she's definitely doing better now. And then also for my birthday, one of the girls I work with got me this lucky bamboo. And I've had bamboo a few times actually, but yeah, lucky bamboo is super pretty. It's really fun to watch it grow new shoots. And this one has this cute little charm on it, so it's just kind of nice to have. This one also sat on my station at work. This is my second aloe plant. It's Crosby's Prolific. It's a hybrid. Aloe is delightful to have. I've found out I really like having aloe plants. They have a very pleasing texture. I tend to like sturdy leaves, I think. But I also like the little red tips on this one. She's very pretty. She's a more recent addition to the family, but this one is a little frustrating. But she seems to be doing okay. It was a begonia and had beautiful bright red leaves. The leaves have dried and fallen off since me getting her. But I am seeing new sprouts on here. And so it is possible that she's still going. I'm not entirely confident on how to take care of a begonia, which is part of why I got it, because it's a good practice to like get a new plant and learn how to take care of it. She just doesn't seem to be totally thriving. So if anyone has tips on begonia care, let me know. This is my Texas sage. They're native to Texas, actually. I was feeling very homesick when I got this one because I've been feeling very homesick lately. But they're really pretty flowers that come up when it rains. So the more you water it, the flowers show up, I guess. These can actually grow pretty massive, like really massive. So I may transplant this to a bigger pot and see how big I can make them. We'll see. But the leaves are really pretty. The flowers are a nice pop of color. Some of them are wilting, I think just because they've done their flowery time. This one I recently replanted. This little guy is chamomile and this one is peppermint. They both smell delightful when I water them every morning, but the peppermint definitely is a stronger smell. I went on a Pinterest deep dive one day all about making your own tea from your garden and kind of just got on this whole thing. So eventually I would like to have like an entire tea garden. I think that would be way cool, but we're working on it, baby steps. Chamomile, you can use the flowers for tea. That's usually what the tea is that you find. Peppermint, you can use the leaves for kind of anything. Mint is also one of those plants that can be kind of an invasive species if you plant it in the ground. And so a lot of people recommend planting it in potted containers like this one. If you do plant it in the ground, planting it in an area where it is contained, just to prevent it from spreading everywhere. This is my basil plant. I got her from a local grocery store. She's in a mixing bowl because when I brought her home, I was like, I'm just going to separate her out into like 5 separate pots because I have a couple smaller pots. But then when I pulled her out of the pot that she came in, she was, all of her roots were like wrapped around each other, which is just not, I didn't feel comfortable trying to unwrap them. I felt like I would probably kill the plant if I did that. But yeah, the mixing bowl has worked surprisingly well. I may repot her in the near future, but for now, this works. This one is my golden pothos. I just repotted her last night. Golden pothos are incredibly easy to take care of from what I've read. It's very pretty waxy leaves. They're gorgeous. So yeah, they're gorgeous plants. I actually learned about them watching Jenna Marble's plant tour video and was like, I want one. And then I was at the store and they had it. And I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I'm told I have plant goblin energy and I can't deny it. But this is my golden pothos. She's very lovely. This is currently my biggest plant by quite a bit. This is a snake plant. They're also very easy to take care of. I think I learned about it in Jenna Marble's video too. And then this one is the newest collection to the family, or addition to the family. I have absolutely no idea what it was. I was at Lowe's and saw the plant, and it was in like a teeny tiny, like literally this big. It was in a pot this big, and I wanted it, so I got it because I needed to get a pot for my golden pothos anyways. So I grabbed this and already had one of these terracotta pots, so replanted it. I have no clue what this plant is, but she's beautiful. The leaves are lovely, a lovely texture. They're just beautiful. I don't know what it is, but I love it. So if you know what this plant is, please comment down below and let me know so I can read up and make sure I'm taking care of it properly. Those are my plants. I probably, by the time this video is released, will have more plants. I'm not denying that. I was talking to my brother the other day and was like, do you ever just walk by like an apartment complex's plants out front and think, I want to dig that one up and take it home? Which apparently is not a normal thing, I found. But yeah, these are my plants. I love them. I will probably get more of them. Maybe I'll do an updated plant video. I've killed a lot of plants too. It's actually usually succulents. Like I said, I think I just over take care of them because every morning I like to go around and water all of the plants. Which succulents I have to remind myself not to do that so much. But I love them. I love plants. I like having plants. When I move in a couple weeks, I would like more plants. Someday I would like to have beehives in a garden. I just want these things. They're beautiful. They're lovely. I love them. Next week's video is very exciting. It meant to start last week's video series, but then everything happened last week and it felt inappropriate to release a video. So if you've watched this far, I have included some links down below of donation places and also videos you can watch that the ad revenue from are going to different causes. I'm not a monetized channel because I have like 30 subscribers max right now, but if you would like to help, I've included resources below. Please go ahead and like the video, comment down below if you think I should get more plants or if you know anything about these plants that I don't, like what that one is. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you next week. Bye!